What are the biggest pain points of truly vintage tech? Imagine holding a piece of history in your hands, but facing the reality that it might not work as smoothly as it once did. Vintage technology has a charm that draws many to its nostalgic glow, but it also comes with some real challenges. First up is physical deterioration. Over the years, parts like capacitors and resistors tend to dry out, leak, or crack, making devices unreliable or completely dead. Mechanical parts such as motors or belts can seize or break because of rust or wear, especially if they haven't been stored properly. Dust and corrosion build up on circuit boards and metal contacts, disrupting electrical flow and causing malfunctions. Inside many vintage devices, batteries can swell, leak, or corrode, damaging the internal components if not removed early. This physical decay makes keeping vintage tech operational a constant battle. Next is the problem of parts becoming obsolete. Many components used in old electronics are no longer made, so finding replacements can be like searching for a needle in a haystack. For example, transistors or integrated circuits from the 1970s or 80s are often impossible to find new. Some parts are proprietary, meaning only the original manufacturer made them, and they are no longer available. Restorers might have to scavenge parts from other old devices or craft custom solutions, which takes time and money. Repairing vintage tech also demands specialized skills. Fixing a classic reel-to-reel tape deck might involve replacing hundreds of capacitors or rewiring damaged circuit traces caused by electrolyte leaks. Mechanical repairs such as fixing turntable motors or replacing cassette deck belts requiring patience and precision. Today's electronics are mostly modular and digital, but vintage devices often need detailed knowledge of analog circuits and mechanical parts, which fewer technicians know how to handle. Safety is another concern. Older devices may have frayed cords, outdated power supplies, or run on voltages not compatible with modern electrical systems. Using them without proper updates can pose fire or shock risks. Aesthetic wear is common too, with scratched casings, faded dials, or discolored plastics reducing their visual appeal, even if they still work. From a cultural point of view, these issues highlight the tension between loving the past and facing its practical limitations. Many collectors cherish vintage tech for its design, tactile feel, and unique sound or visuals. But maintaining these devices can be costly, time-consuming, and sometimes frustrating. Some prefer to display them as artifacts rather than use them daily. Others invest in careful restoration, sourcing parts, and storing devices in controlled environments to slow down deterioration. Restoration shops that specialize in vintage electronics play a key role in keeping this culture alive. They help bridge the gap between nostalgia and practicality by repairing and preserving these devices. Still, the reality remains that physical decay, part scarcity, repair complexity, and safety issues are the main hurdles in keeping truly vintage tech alive. These challenges shape how enthusiasts and collectors approach their love for retro gadgets, balancing the desire for authenticity with the realities of aging technology.